Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today I'm going to show you a tri-folder fold. I'm not sure how to explain that. Oops asked me if I could make a card with this stamp set that fold in three, that it was something she had with snowman. She thought this set would be perfect. All Ye Faithful. So I play with that a little bit, and it was tricky because the way that they go. But I'm going to make this one, and we'll see how it turned out. I was shooting the video, then a few things happened, but I'm going to add different thing to it. Let's get started. So the stamp set we're using, like I said, it's All Ye Faithful, and then I'm going to add Every Blessing to that. I'm using the heavy cardstock for this one. The reason it's this one, it's the regular white cardstock, and you can see through. So let's see what the heavy cardstock going to do. So you're going to need a piece of your cardstock going to be at 4 3/4. 4 3/4 by 10 1/2. Again, it's 4 3/4 by 10 1/2. The one that I show you, it was not the same proportion, so that's why I switched my 4 1/4 there. So again, 4 1/4 by 10 1/2, score at 3 1/2, and then you're going to score at 7. If you would use 12 by 12 paper, then you would do like a 5 1/4 by 12, score at 4 would work great. So this was score at 3 and 3 1/2. Now this is the heavy cardstock, so you're going to have to work it a little bit. What I mean by that, really reinforce, push, really crease those folding where you score. Then I'm going to open it up. It's a little bit heavier, so you have to work it out a bit. So now the first thing we're going to do, it's going to be the ray on top. So I'm going to use a piece of scrap paper here. We're going to use a post-it note. This is a big post-it note. I don't measure nothing. We're going to use Soft Sky. We're going to use a sponge dauber. I'm going to put that at the point there where it folds. Never mind if it goes on this piece here, because you're going to see it's going to get fixed. I'm going to start that right there. I like to start on my post-it note, so that way if you get big chunk, it don't make on your paper, it go on the scrap paper first. Then I'm going to turn this a bit. I don't measure it. I just go with the flow. Put it that way. Then each one, I'm going to look where I finish and go just a little bit longer till the center about. And why this is stuck. And then over here. So I keep on going till the center of my card it's done. So I'm going to do 3. Well, the third one should be the longest one, if I think that makes sense what I'm saying there. So this one should be the longest one. So now I'm going to try to go a little bit shorter of that one. Oh, I can go a little bit closer together. And the camera, it's a little bit in my way, so it's hard to see, but I think I can get it. So like I said, every one after the center one, you start going a little bit shorter. Here we go. And even if it's not proportioned correctly, it's okay. I'm sure it's not all straight up there, right? When you look at the sky and the... And I'm going to have one more after this, and that's it. Here I started more on the side, and that's exactly why I said don't let that do it. See the chunk there? But that's okay, it's going to work out. Okay, now that we get this, oh, that's pretty. What I'm going to do, I took the sponge dauber there, and we're going to just on top there. That's where the star going to go. So even if you get chunk where you turn it and start and finish, it's okay, because we're going to sponge even more on top there. Okay, now that we're done with that, we're going to start the stamping over here. It's much easier. I tried different way, and it was just a little curve to learn. Let me wash this stamp set here because I had a little ink on the side. So this is a smoky slate. So I'm going to do my greeting right here with smoky slate. Going to try to eyeball that straight. Oh, that's the best one I did today. So that make me happy. Now we're going to take the shepherd ear and I'm going to go more at the edge, well, not right at the edge, but on this closer to your score than at the start of your card for this. And you're going to understand why when we're going to cut it out. Now we're going to do the 3 king, and the 3 king need to go lower, about equal with that. That was the trick for me to see, okay, where am I supposed to stamp that so when you fold it, it's not showing up in that. But I think if you follow what I'm telling you, you're going to be in good shape. Now I'm going to do Joseph and Mary, and then I go quite a bit low here. The first few times I was going too high. So now we got our 3-panel card. Now what we're going to do, I like to start with this side first. And the reason why, it's because I need to make sure that I cover this. So I'm going to take my scissors and I just wiggle it. What I mean by wiggle, I don't measure nothing, because I think if I measure and have a straight edge, it's going to take away of what I'm trying to do. Now I'm going to take my paper cutter here, put that right in the crease there. I'm going to go right about where it was, maybe a little bit lower. Oops. Well, that don't want, okay, no, because of the score, I just want to scratch. So let's take our scissors. I'm using my ribbon scissors that are, these one are for my paper, because they are longer and it make it easier for me. Here we go. See this where I try to put my blades in. Here we go. Now, the reason why I want to do this side first, I have to start a little bit higher because I want to make sure it's all covered. So now I know it's about here. So I'm going to start here and wiggle that up. And to be honest with you, the heavy cardstock don't cut as easy as the regular cardstock. Here we go. So now you see my Joseph and Mary are all covered. This is covered on the side. I should have a few that I really mess up so you would understand. So this way it's all covered. Let me look if I get one. Yes, see this one, when I start cutting, it was in Mary and Joseph, so that don't work. So if you start cutting on the right side, that make it a lot easier. Now, what I decide to do on this one, I'm going to use the Everyday Blessing, and we're going to stamp that with a soft sky. And what I'm going to do is take Scotch tape, and cover my star because I don't want the star there. Okay, so you get cover your star with tape. And then I'm going to ink this. Then you take your tape, remove your tape. I tried with a post-it note and masking and it didn't work. I said, wait a minute, I did a video not a couple years ago or maybe last year, and I said, I have to bring old technique back to the new here. Go as much as possible in the bottom. Remove this. Now we get Old Faithful. O Come Old Faithful. We're going to take that with Smoky Slate. I absolutely love this. And I'm going to put that right in the center of this. I don't want to go in the face though. So maybe this you could go a little bit higher so you can stamp this below. Here we go. Now what we're going to do, with the itty bitty pack punch, I pre-punched the star with the silver glimmer paper. And I thought I had put everything in here. I guess, here we go. Oh, first, missing an important step here. Now you're going to close this, close this. We're going to follow our line now. So we're going to bring this on the front of the card. So put that there. Take your sponge and add a little bit. Take this, bring there. And bring this here. So you see, you just follow your line. Remove this. And last one. See, so now in the front of your card, you still have all that. See? Now, if you want, you can keep it like this. Or, let me put my star. You're going to see that's going to add quite a bit. Here we go. I pre-cut in Smoky Slate 5.5 by 4. So the Smoky Slate, it's 5.5 by 4. This Soft Sky, it's 4 by 5.25. So 4 by 5.25. I'm gonna mount that on my Smoky Slate. And now this. Oh, perfect. See the difference? This one here, the top and the bottom, it's don't have the right proportion for the size. So I decided to decrease my paper a bit and you get the perfect proportion. So voila. So when you open, you get this. You get placed, say, Merry Christmas to the Martin from the Jones. And then voila. You could always color your image too, but I think that would be a lot of coloring to do a lot of Christmas cards. So that's why I use the silver. I think that is a winning card right here. So hope you enjoyed that. And again, Hope, thank you so much for sending me a request. And now the next video will be with the snowman. I'm going to show you with the 12 by 12 paper. So again, visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com for all the product lists. And if you get any question, just email me at FrenchieStamps.com@hotmail. Thank you so much and have a great day, my friends.